All right. Hello, Los Angeles. How you all doing out there? Hey, I got a quick question. Put the mic up there. Good? Am I good? Thank you. Quick question. I just want to know, is there anybody out there who is feeling the burn? Okay. Let's confirm. Who's feeling the burn? My name's Steve Dunwoody. I'm the senior advisor for VoteVets.org here in the great state of California. We're an organization about a decade old, since 2006, has been leading the way on all the progressive issues of the day. We're the largest, most progressive organization of vets in the country, and we're proud of that. Lots of Iraq and Afghanistan war vets, of which I'm an Iraq vet myself. So I'm here today with you, representing the voices of these veterans who are coming together to say, we are going to be voting yes on Proposition 61 on November 8th. That's right. Proposition 61, which we also call the California Drug Price Relief Act, will allow California state agencies that affect the health care of millions of Californians to negotiate their drug costs at the same rate as the United States Department of Veterans Affairs, also DVA. Now, why DVA? Because DVA pays the lowest drug prices of any government agency. And as a vet myself, I'm glad to get the discount on drug prices. But truth is, a large majority of the 22 million vets in this country don't receive their medications even through the VA. So what that means essentially is that it leaves most of the vets in this country in the same boat as many of you out here are, at the mercy of the pharmaceutical companies and the astronomical drug prices that they want to charge us. So I'm here as a vet today to say that it's time for this to end, and it's time to say yes to Proposition 61. Now, I know a lot of us out here have been seeing all the drug company commercials on TV saying vote no on Proposition 61. It's incredible, right? Oh yeah, we're definitely smarter than that. They're out there saying, this is going to hurt vets. This is going to, negatively impact and raise our drug prices. But that's a red herring and an empty threat. Because the truth is that, first of all, these drug companies, they're not providing low-cost drugs out of the benefit of their own heart. This isn't something that they came together and say, hey, how about we provide these low-cost drugs to the vets, the people who have served in uniform. Those discounts that are there are required by federal law, and they're not going anywhere. And our co-pays for the drugs that we pay are protected from price gouging by that very same federal law.
We good?
So this is just a scare tactic by the big drug companies and many of the groups out there opposing Proposition 61 that are actually getting money from these very same companies to try to scare us into voting no. And I think someone else already said it, and I'm saying it, we're not buying it. And one more question for you. You know who else isn't buying it? That's right, Senator Bernie Sanders. So let me just say, it's truly an honor to welcome Senator Sanders back to Los Angeles to help support Proposition 61. And when it comes to an issue like this, Bernie definitely knows his stuff. As former chairman and now ranking member of the U.S. Senate Veterans Affairs Committee, he's making sure that the VA has our back and is making sure that it lives up to its obligations to take care of those who have worn the uniform. Bernie understands the importance of Proposition 61, not just for the benefits it provides us as veterans, but also for the millions of Californians in this state that are sick and tired of being taken advantage of by Big Pharma. So now is the time for us as Californians to lead the way for this country and take action against the massive drug price increases that are happening. For us as vets, it's why a lot of us put on the uniform so we could not only defend our foreign threats, but also the domestic threats here at home. So our families can have a better life. And this helps our families and our communities that supported us while we were serving overseas, who a lot of us wouldn't have been able to make it through without that support. So this is about the people that supported us. And I don't know about a lot of folks out there, but personally, I did not fight in a conflict abroad so that I could have to come home and watch people in my family, my community, have to fight for their very lives to be able to afford the drug prices that they need to save their lives. Which is EpiPens. I've got 2 nieces that need EpiPens, and when I think about my sister who might not be able to afford the drugs she needs to be able to save their life if they get stung by a bee, I don't even want to think about that. That's why this proposition is so important. It has to pass. It will pass, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it by organizing, getting together, telling everyone about it. We're going to get, as we said in the military, suited and booted. We're going to get ready to say yes to Proposition 61. Thank you.